the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Robin Lopez at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And that one misses. Half of this game, Batase can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Jenny Osman with the assist.
In the open spot, lead your teammate perfectly.
Pass to Neesmith. There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Lets it fly. The offensive rebound. And that one is stopped right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Cleveland, Kevin Love, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
And he sinks the second.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Cavaliers,
and it's all due to their
17,
ability to own the pace.
Pacers,
They've been dominant
26.
down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K.
Their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse.
Those just tuning in. Half of this game still to play. Well, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch.
Foul.
And I think it's 100% appropriate.
At the line for your Cavaliers,
They've got
Lamar Stevens.
Jalen Smith
2
is out there
shots.
with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That one's off. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And he's good on the second. Here's Nembhard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. And loose. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 6.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Nembhard, good.
Andrew
Probably
Nembhard.
a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Here's Stevens. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. A rebound by Turner. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Hield. Guarded by Garland. Smith against Mitchell. Fires high post. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Yep.
Lamar Stevens. Darius Garland with the assist.
Sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
And it's Hield missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Impressive one-hand slam right there.
Man, as long as he's
Darius
confident about
Garland
it,
with the assist.
maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That
Out of
one
bounds.
off Allen for the
Personal call.
Cavaliers. Lopez comes in
Substitution
for
on the
Allen.
court.
And LeVert subbed in for Stevens. The Pacers making a switch here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Buddy
Connects
Hield.
from downtown.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Back to Mitchell. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Garland against Halliburton. Shot from 12. Offensive board. Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Looking to get back on track. And the foul called
Cleveland
on
foul.
Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
That's foul number 2
his
for him.
second.
For the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the
Kevin
court.
Love's checked in for Evan Mobley, and it's Osman in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Pacers making a change here. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. McConnell against Garland. The basket
Cleveland
drops,
foul.
and he gets
Harris
fouled on the
LeVert.
shot.
His
One free
first.
throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration. And
At
is
the
able
line
to
for the
knock it down.
Pacers,
Wade, he's checked in
Isaiah
for
Jackson.
Lopez.
Shooting 1.
That one misses for Jackson. The Cavs trailing. To the paint. Tipped away. Here's Garland. And so he draws the
Indiana
foul.
foul.
Headed to the line to
T.J.
shoot a pair.
McConnell. His first.
It's on T.J.
Second team
McConnell.
foul.
Well, give Darius Garland
At the
credit
line for
looking
Cleveland,
to score. He
Darius
forces the
Garland,
defense into
taking
action.
2 shots.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Bataze's checked in for Jackson. Garland hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Taylor. Here's Nesmith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. That one is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. And here's LeVert. Looking at his production. Close to 12 points a game. That one goes in.
There is such a consistent aspect to what Kevin Love does. Reads the ball coming off the board as well as anyone in the NBA.
Now. And there it is for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's Indiana.
That's the end of the third quarter
This
with the
quarter
score.
with a 7-point
Your Cavaliers,
lead. What has them in
28.
front right now,
The
by and
Pacers,
large, they're
35.
taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. A lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. To the middle. Nice shot by Turner.
Miles Turner.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Outside Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Heel. Back to Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton. Assist goes to
Tyrese
Buddy
Halliburton
Hield.
has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. No good from outside. outside.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Garland against Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Turner, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Here's Osman. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen. Sends it home.
Allen! Cedi Osman with the assist.
Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Halliburton against Garland. Poke loose. And the ball is tied up.
Help ball violation. Jump ball call.
And so it's Indiana with it. Smith passes to Hield. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. And it's Hield missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love
Serious.
Wow.
Garland. Donovan Mitchell with the assist.
Like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Hield, following the score by Cleveland. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Osman with the bucket.
Good decision. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
Pacers.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Settle these guys down right now and get them refocused.
Standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside, but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Stevens is checked in, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
And Allie, thanks.
And a solid
Andrew
pick to
Nembhard.
free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
With a step back. Mitchell misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Cleveland now, time running out. Outside Garland, three-pointer. Rebounded by Hield.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The defense getting too close to Buddy Hield on that dribble drive, and give him some credit for seeking
Shooting
out
for
the
Indiana.
contact.
Buddy Hield. One shot.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Indiana foul.
They really went after quality
His
looks
first.
and shot the ball
First
with
team
confidence.
foul.
This will mark their 13th
At the line for
win of the year.
Cleveland,
Not a bad
Lamar
number.
Stevens.
One of the league's superstars.
At the line for your
Producing as
Cavaliers
he
with 2
always
shots.
does. What a terrific game for Tyrese Halliburton.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Neto is subbed in for Darius Garland. And he makes both free throws. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and
James
Johnson slams it in.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Stevens. Rebounded by Johnson.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
McConnell outside. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in
The
this
end of
one.
the game.
They have to feel good about this performance.
Thanks for
It's
coming
one
out
they
to
can be
support
proud
your
of.
team.
Very
Make
true.
sure to get home
When you're
safely,
out on the road,
and we'll
the
see you
wins
at the
feel
next sporting
sweeter.
event.
This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
control.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Clippers. For the Lakers, they can't be too disappointed, playing over .500 ball the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than that and look to prove it with a big win tonight. Clippers, Lakers, and back in a moment for the tip-off. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Coach Ty Lewis said it, the most important thing is health. And the Clippers didn't have it last season. Big time missed by Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Norman Powell, right on down the line. Despite all that, they continued to battle. Lou said these guys just keep fighting every single night. Kevin, back to you.
They did, and it showed, and it was fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Now here's Brown. Now Davis shoots a 3. And it's Beverley missing. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Beverley, and that'll be
foul
2 free throws
against
coming
the
up.
Lakers.
Officials on the call
Patrick
with the foul.
Beverley.
In the 2021
personal
playoffs,
foul.
remember Reggie Jackson
First team foul.
huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally
At the
lost
line
to the
for
Suns
LA,
in the Western Conference
Reggie
Finals.
Jackson
Well,
at
for
the stripe.
Jackson, he earned
2
himself
shots.
a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
And that one falls for Jackson.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts, and those will be very loud points.
And so Jackson nails both of them. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within
Foul
reach.
against the Lakers. LeBron James. First personal foul.
Whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Pass to Zubats. Dishes it to Jackson. Floats one up. Walker with the rebound. For the Lakers, they won their last contest that game. Over Leonard. No
Foul
contact there, but he gets the
Kawhi
call.
Leonard.
He'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
There's something about
First
Beverley.
team foul.
He seems to be one of the point guards who
At the line
enjoys
for the Lakers,
physical contact
Patrick
out there,
Beverley.
always looking for something.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverley doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Ray, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? The Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot.
Anthony Davis.
I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Jackson against Beverly. 5 on the clock. And a deep three from George. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the difference
LeBron
in that, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss.
Anthony Davis.
Give credit where credit is due right
LA
there.
timeout.
Terrific assist.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Time for T-shirts. Come on now. Wow.
Of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. They got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, George. The pass to Leonard. Walker against George. On the wing, Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. Off target from outside. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Morris with
Marcus
the ball.
Morris, senior, for 2.
That Morris can give you inside,
Los Angeles
outside,
calls
and
timeout.
in transition.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, talking it loud. Get yourself a free T-shirt.
Healthy into the playoffs. That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Lineup now.
Let's make some
changes
noise.
here for the Lakers. So it's the Lakers now. Reeves the pass to Toscano. To the left side wing. Here's Reeves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at
Robert
the free throw
Covington.
line.
First personal foul.
Since 1990,
Second team foul.
and the Lakers have shared
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
Teams
2 shots.
But that's going to change soon.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Toscano. And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Covington.
Los Angeles
And
basketball.
that stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
.114 left to play here in the first. Here's Reeves. Covington with the steal. Here's Powell. 2 free throws
Los
coming
Angeles
up,
foul.
and they call the shooting foul.
Dennis Schroeder. First
It's
personal
on Dennis
foul.
Schroeder. Now the Clippers
Second team
traded
foul.
last season for Norman Powell.
At the line for your
And
Clippers.
as they say, Greg, the rich
Norman
can
Powell.
get richer.
Taking 2 shots.
Two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Or from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder against Wall. Tries yet again. Bryant's shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one drops.
Terrence Mann puts it in for 2.
There, if that was their plan, and if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Reeves. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, your Clippers
lead by
7,
1. Stay
the
with us as we
Lakers
get set to bring
8.
in the second quarter right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
As we get back to the game, that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Russell Westbrook out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Walker in at the 3.
Anthony Davis.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to George. George, double team. Jackson has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Lakers leading by 3. Nunn passes to James. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside for George. And he hits it to tie the game up.
George, 3 ball.
Spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Passes it to Nunn. Here's Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside, Walker. George against Nunn. Fires the 3. The second chance effort, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 8.
And AD has always been such a gifted rebounder.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the Clippers on time here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud for your Clippers.
He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Jackson dishes to Leonard. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. The 3 from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's George. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Here's Jackson.
That's a 24-second violation.
24-second violation.
Lakers basketball.
Checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Lakers also making a switch. Brown is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Beverly the pass to Walker. And the basket is good.
Lonnie Walker
just killing them on the interior.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jackson passes to Leonard. In the corner, Kennard with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
That
He beats Zubac for 2.
AD uses it so well.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Davis. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis.
We have seen
shooting
on defense.
1.
I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. That one misses for Davis.
And
we've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
Now Brown following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots over Covington, and too long on the shot. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Batum passes to Wall. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the paint. Fires from 14. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's blocked.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And really, the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Man gets the bucket.
The back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes right now.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Now here's Powell. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time.
That's the end of the first half.
So that'll
With
be
the
it for the
score,
first half.
your Clippers,
battle underway in this
18,
one. Lakers
the
on
Lakers,
time, up by 3.
21.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Get higher percentage looks. Put yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Here's Brown after the Clippers pick up 2. On the wing, James. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, it's the Golden State point guards and Patrick Beverley trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the
playoffs. Foul against the Lakers. Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
Decades now.
First team foul.
Another bullet on LeBron's.
At the line for LA.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on
at the line for two.
As a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And that one misses. The second. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Three-pointer on the way. Morris with the rebound. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
The Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Leonard, and he's
Los Angeles foul.
On that shot, but
Anthony
he's got
Davis.
the chance to pick up the points.
Second personal foul.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player.
At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. Taking 2 shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And he can't hit the second.
And Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it, always working hard to bring something out the next season.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Jackson finds Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. The Lakers. Beverly wide open. And the Lakers get it back. And the rejection by Zubac. And
LeBron James.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside, George. And there's the pass to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Westbrook against George. Back to Beverly. Launches it. Here's Davis. Oh,
LA foul. Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Allowing him to get to the rim.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. For the Clippers, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubats. Norman Powell comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. And then for the Lakers, Toscano Anderson comes in for Walker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Patrick Beverley. And both free throws good for Davis. Clippers trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Powell. Back to Wall. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Leans. The shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. LeBron against Leonard. James, the bounce pass. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Rebounded by Covington. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Powell, the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Westbrook. Powell against Nunn. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And foul.
Los Angeles foul.
So he'll get a chance.
LeBron James.
Well,
second personal foul.
Injuries,
third team foul.
Continues to produce.
At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. 2 shots
for the Lakers.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
For the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Robert Covington. Mann subbed in for George. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Reeves. Back to Schroeder. Outside Bryant. Here's Reeves. He has 5. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Going inside. And Batum gets to Leonard. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. It's a very good look.
John Wall. That's 2.
Wall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
To end the run. Offline.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Clippers
lead
32. The Lakers 29.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
This has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Lakers 5 right now. Patrick Beverly out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Now here's James. Over Morris. And finished off LeBron James.
It's amazing athletically what LeBron is still able to do, exploding off the floor that time.
Pass to Kennard. The pass to Mann. Shoots over Schroeder. Mann can't hit. The Lakers trail. Schroeder outside. It is now to Bryant. Zubac trying to break loose.
Thomas Bryant.
And Bryant gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Zubac. On the wing, Jackson. Zubac in the post. Defended by Bryant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Foul. Patrick Beverly. Second personal. First team foul.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers.
It's a line for LA.
Comes in for Dennis
He beats Zubac. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. LeBron kicks to Beverly. George against Walker. Back to Beverly. Puts up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go.
Against the Lakers.
And you don't want to put that
Troy
much
Brown
pressure on
Jr.
yourself.
First personal foul.
What do you guys
Second
think so
team
far
foul.
about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
At the line for LA. Luke Kennard. At the line for 2.
They can keep it up, and boy, have they.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
The first free throw is good.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 4. Brown outside. Pass to Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll
Paul
shoot 2.
George.
That one on
First
George.
personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Lonnie Walker IV. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Walker. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kennard. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside Leonard. Outside Jackson. Lets it fly. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his line every time he's pulling up.
Assisted.
Beautiful
Troy Brown Jr.
there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Oh, Leonard in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Davis. Gets the bucket.
LA
and
foul.
the foul.
Paul George.
That one on George.
Second personal
Awesome
foul.
job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Russell Westbrook's checking
Anthony
for the
Davis at the foul line for one.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Clippers take a timeout.
Such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And the Clippers call time here.
It's teacher time, man.
The defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Patrick Beverley.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing.
2 minutes remaining in
While
the
we
game.
got him on,
2
let's
minutes.
send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay
LeBron
together,
James.
and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's George. That shot missing. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Brown outside. And they'll get another chance. Count the basket.
LeBron James.
Now a 7-point Laker lead.
And LeBron, even at this age, still with his size, such a force.
It's tipped. Out of bounds.
Out of
Clippers
bounds.
ball as the Clippers
LA
keep
ball.
possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Zubac. George with the ball. To stop the run, and Davis sends it back. Walker dishes to Brown. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Walker. Trying to get open is Davis. And the rejection by
Out of bounds.
Zubac. And that one
Lakers
goes out of
basketball.
bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Brown outside.
Making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take
Los
that
Angeles
shot.
calls
Timeout
time.
called the Lakers. They're up by 5.
Coming on to the court
46 seconds
is
left.
your Clippers. Once again, let's hear it for your Kid Clippers.
they go to the
LA
intentional
foul.
foul.
Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And so they foul intentionally.
Kawhi Leonard. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Troy Brown Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score right here to stay alive.
Timeout Los Angeles. Stand up, fans. Let's get loud.
In the big moments as well as anyone.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 4. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
LA foul. Kawhi Leonard. That's his third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. Shooting 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
And
Clippers
so
take a
both free
timeout.
throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Clippers spirit.
Here's Leonard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And George kicks to Zubats. Left block shot on the way. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up.
Defensive
Great
foul.
opportunity for a three-point
Lonnie
play.
Walker IV. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for LA, Paul George.
And that one misses.
Wanting to
Foul
prove the doubters
Clippers.
wrong, George
Marcus Morris
gets the
Sr.
chance to come
Second
through
personal
and strike.
foul.
And you know what?
The
Smart
team
foul.
is in the
You gotta
penalty.
try and extend the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
Foul Clippers. Ivica Zubac.
Well,
Second personal foul.
And then all of a sudden it was maybe a
At the line for the Lakers,
flashy there. And
Russell Westbrook.
That's unfortunate.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Kennard for 3. Nails the three.
And Kennard defining clutch with that one.
And so the Lakers take the win. They
That's the end of the game.
As the bad guy here tonight.
Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. We hope you get home safe. We'll see you at the next event.
Directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Baer.
Pero no hacen nada como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo por qué ya.
Starting at small forward
completed.
At
So
6
in
foot
just a few
6
moments.
inches.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joining me, hey, Allie.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description.
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. Here in the middle, let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Lonnie Walker is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Brown in at the 3 with small forward. And for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Back to Beverly. Outside Walker. This one for 3. Out of bounds.
Out of
It'll be
bounds.
Bulls ball.
Chicago ball.
And Lonnie Walker the 4th is an athletic guard and a confident three-point shooter, Smitty.
Yeah, I like that he has leaned into becoming a volume perimeter shooter as of late. Realizing that he can be very valuable shooting the ball. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Outside Walker. Pass to Beverly. And here's Davis. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete,
At the line for the Lakers,
component to that is his
Anthony
body
Davis.
control, able to
At the
adjust
line
off
for
contact to finish the play.
That free throw good from Davis. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the All-NBA selection.
with the assist.
Champion may have put him over the top.
Pass to Brown. Back to Walker.
Out of bounds.
Brown
Bulls
touched it
ball.
last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
And that one's
Anthony
good.
Davis.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Levine against Walker. Back to Dosunmu. Vucevic with it. 17 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Pass to Brown. Vucevic against Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Walker's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so
Anthony
he'll take 2 free
Davis.
throws.
First personal foul.
Anthony Davis.
First
Study
team
what you
foul.
like about this Bulls offense. They
At
tend
the
to
line
take
for the
good
Bulls.
shots.
Reason why,
Ayo
BA, they've got
Dosunmu.
veteran scorers who are
2 shots.
disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
That free throw, no good.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Good on the second one. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
BA, starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names, flocked to LA.
Here's Toscano.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Using his
2
post
minutes.
moves to get the 2 points.
Dennis
Talk
Schroeder.
about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Pass to Dosunmu. On the wing, DeRozan. The fader. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Bulls
Oh, and he
foul.
got fouled on his way up.
Nikola
He'll head to the
Vucevic.
line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Greats. Amazingly
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Coming out of high school.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And really, is there anything LeBron can't do? One of the most versatile players the game has ever seen.
Outside for Green. Pass to Drummond. Here's Dragic. There's the triple. Drills it for deep.
Showing the range. Dragic hits enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Out left to the wing. Westbrook against Caruso. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Schroeder. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
It was surprising they lost both
Los
games
Angeles
to this team
foul.
last year.
Juan Toscano Anderson.
No, guys, the city of Chicago
First personal
shoots
foul.
to the highest standard.
Second team
the
foul.
shadow of those Michael Jordan teams.
At the line for the Bulls, Javonte Green. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. White, he's checked in for Bradley. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Schroeder. And both free throws good for Green. The Lakers trail. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Nunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kobe White. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Kendrick Nunn. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Caruso outside. Dragic passes to Drummond. Pass to Caruso. Back to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit
the end of the first quarter with a score.
As the first quarter
The
comes to a
Bulls
close. It's
12.
the Bulls up 3.
The Lakers
and back to the start of the
9.
second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for
We hope
our
you're enjoying the game.
Bulls Youth Dance
Teams
Team.
tonight, keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard, so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3.
Defensive
Williams
foul.
at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the
personal
game
foul.
for Chicago.
You know, Zach
team
LaVine's
foul.
never averaged fewer than double-digit points.
At the line
in his
for
career.
Chicago.
He didn't get picked for the
Zach
All-Star team
LaVine.
until his 7th
At
season.
the line for 1.
You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Back to Nunn. The 3 ball. And the Lakers get it back. Pass to Reeves. White with the steal. Here's LaVine. And LaVine. Throw it down.
So fluid, so
From
smooth.
Kobe White.
LaVine breaking ankles out here.
LaVine's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Reeves. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From the arc. They get it back. Here's Davis. And that one's good.
Anthony
with extra
Davis.
effort on the glass. Davis has got 7.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency of effort.
DeRozan outside. White. Yes. Great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And their offensive game
DeMar
plan is clear.
DeRozan on the assist.
Go to work. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's White. Second chance effort. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for 1 more.
Defensive foul.
The offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
First
so far
personal
for me,
foul.
They found a lot of good
Second
shots
team
in the
foul.
mid-range. They've been fearless.
At the line for Chicago.
Man, they're just having their way.
Patrick
Bullying the
Williams.
team in the painted area.
One
Imposing
shot.
their will down there whenever they want.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for White.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. Was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Outside Walker. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by LaVine. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way.
Charging foul called on
shorter contracts.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Defense, just quick to establish
Coming onto
his
the
feet,
floor
and he
for
takes
your
the hit.
Bulls.
Drummond's checked in for
Andre
Williams. Chicago
Drummond.
leading. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A. Just starting to really develop. And he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
It's scooped up. James passes to Davis.
Gotta be
Chicago
careful how
foul.
you guard Davis.
Tony
Given his
Bradley.
size, he
First
uses it
personal
to
foul.
absorb contact.
First
you know,
team
Anthony
foul.
Davis has had his share of injury
At the
struggles,
line for the Lakers,
having to miss
Anthony
valuable games
Davis.
at times.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis.
The physical gifts Anthony Davis possesses are just undeniable. He was built to cause havoc down low with his long arms and broad build.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Zach LaVine. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. Both shots good from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Timeout called here.
For the Bulls.
Chicago decides to talk it over.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Water Bulls. One more time for your
Here's what the
Bulls
Eastern Conference
team.
standings look like. You look at Chicago, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference.
Checking out the Bulls, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Or possibly both.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Shot clock at 3. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Alex Caruso. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And out of bounds. A Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
Let's take a look at the real numbers from the NBA. The top rebounders over the past 10 games. Anthony Davis on top.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards so well as of late.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Bradley. Check by James. And they call an illegal screen here.
Andre Drummond.
Plays the judge.
First personal foul.
To argue against the call.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Either way, but I agree with you.
Javonte Green.
Green's checked in for Chicago. The Lakers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys.
Anthony Davis.
2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Back to Dragic. 1:03 left in the second period. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
It's all point guard.
Dragic.
Terrific look.
Now here's Schroeder. Now Davis.